Welcome to Film Focus. I'm Teague McDonald, and today we'll be discussing Horrible Bosses 2. Let's go take a look.
Give us the $500,000, or the grown man dies.
You have 24 hours.
I wish you were there to read it to him. That sounds scary as hell in that
Well, that's
voice.
why I wanted the scary letters.
I think we're really good at this.
We're extremely good at it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to say anything either, but like way better than murder.
Oh my God,
You know,
a
so
lot
we
better
kind of
than
found our
murder.
groove.
This is fun.
All right, glue stick, and I'm gonna lock this in.
Oh, great.
We are all clear. Let's go. Oh, you kidding me, man?
First film came out 3 years ago, starred Jason Bateman, Jason Sudeikis, and Charlie Day as a trio of friends who decide that all their bosses are terrible and that they're going to kill each other's bosses. And in this newest film, in the intervening 3 years, they've started their own company producing a multifunction shower head. This product, strangely enough, draws the attention of Christoph Waltz, who plays Bert Hansen, and his son, Rex Hansen, played by Chris Pine. They're these sort of corporate marauders who like to buy a company and then just sell off all the assets in China. So Nick, Dale, and Kurt, they team up. They decide to kidnap Rex to get a ransom from Bert, his father, to pay off their own debts. It's kind of a convoluted plot, really. So the initial parts of the film have this message about how corporate loopholes are basically more advantageous to get ahead than hard work. And Nick, Dale, and Kurt feel this indebtedness towards their employees, and they want the best for their employees. Unfortunately, after this whole kidnapping thing explodes, the film sort of dies. The characters, they're not really characters anymore. They become one-note jokes. So as a comedy, it kind of fails because these jokes, they get old really fast or they just fail to land at all. And then any attempt at like emotion or depth also fails. So you're not going to be satisfied, no matter what you're going into this film for. You're not going to be satisfied or fulfilled. What was refreshing in the first film too, you know, the dark comedy was nice because things were unpredictable, but because you're using the same brand of dark comedy, you're retreading a lot of the same ground, so it's not as unpredictable. And the characters that were built up in the first film, Jason Sudeikis' character, he was worried about how this new boss was going to affect the other employees, or Charlie Day's character, who was worried about being sexually assaulted because he wanted to be, faithful to his fiancée. These were sort of refreshing characters. You didn't see a lot of bro-y guys who still had genuine emotions. But in this film, those are completely cut out. Who the characters were in the first film is irrelevant in this second film. And what's worse is that irrelevance doesn't matter, that it doesn't affect the plot of the film, that they have ceased to be characters. The film has no use for character, basically, at this point. It just keeps going through jokes that get very old very quickly. Overall, this film is just a rehash of the first film. If you've seen that first film, you've seen this one, but better. A lot of the jokes are reused, and it's so knowingly stealing from the earlier film. In the end, it's not a very fulfilling film. I mean, these actors are talented, and I'm sure you enjoy them in other roles. All this talent on display, and yet there's really nowhere for it to go. That these jokes kind of fall flat, the story kind of meanders, and it doesn't really resolve in a satisfying way. Which even though it's a dark comedy, you expect something to make sense, I guess, and none of it really does, and none of it's very funny. And so it ultimately just becomes dark. It becomes watching these characters abused, and you're supposed to laugh at it, but you just feel terrible because it's not that funny.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
We're trying to do a super cool slow-mo walk, guy.
Come on, man.
No, it's over. Let's go.
Where you going, Nick?
Moronic
Come
idea.
on, man.
Thank you for joining me for Film Focus. I'm sorry the film wasn't that great, but hopefully the focus was a little better. I'm still Teague McDonald. Have a nice day.